Hey, what's up everyone, Aubrey Trades here, and welcome to another trade recap video. Man, today was pretty tough. I mean, the SPY just completely rolled over today. A lot of uncertainty in the market with whether or not Biden is going to renominate Fed Chair Jerome Powell, causing this bit of profit taking here, which didn't really help for trading listed stocks. Tesla also down 11% because Daddy Musk is starting to offload them shares. No matter, I think it's just a blip. You know, I think this bounces back, gaps up tomorrow a little bit. But it did weigh on Lucid, which also fell a bit today, down only 2.48%. If we look down here into the 10-minute chart, we can see this initial sharp decline to 42 before recovering into the 44s, 45s. Now kind of hovering here in that midpoint. So we'll see what this wants to do. Yeah, you know, I'm not really bothered by it. You know, it's a nice swing position. If this starts to turn back around, I'll consider an add. But yeah, you know, we did have some runners. We had Pets going from 5 to 940. We had BitF going from, you know, the 7s to 896. Rito from 113 to 148. I mean, plenty of opportunity here. Myself ending only up about 35 cents. So pretty much scratch, break even. And what's upsetting is this morning I was up $12 after the first hour and a half. And I should have just walked away. I should have done literally anything else with my day. But because I didn't have my normal work tasks to do, I just sat in front of the computer and I kept taking trades and I kept grinding this profit down, grinding it down until I had a loss, and then boom, got it back up to about 30 cents on the day. Sad, just sad. A bunch of over trading. We'll go through the charts relatively quickly. I'll take you to a 1 minute, and we'll just, we'll go to AGC. AGC I took this afternoon on the trend break here at 1490 question mark, 1498. Getting a sell off of 1529, and then the other one off at 1510. When this started to sort of crack, I didn't like it. I didn't trust it, even though I knew my risk level was right here at 1455. So had I had the conviction to keep holding, you know, I could have gotten the sell off here in the 1570s or even in the 16s there. But, you know, what are you going to do? Note to, you know, respect your risk level. Same thing happened with BTB here, getting 25 shares at 150 off this trend break, and then selling at 158 when this sort of stuffed this breakout over the previous highs. But, you know, risk level here in the 141s never got touched, and this did touch 179 later in the day. So I did try attacking this again at the end of the day here on this pop, thinking we would get another squeeze up there, but it just didn't work, and ultimately only made about 16 cents on this ticker. Moving forward to Hugs. SPAC, bringing Panera Bread public. Bam, bam, bam. 1048 off the higher low after hearing they were going to show up on CNBC's Squawk on the Street, knowing usually that gives a nice little spike. And then almost top ticked the sell here at 64 to get a high of 66. So very happy with that sell. Then took Pet V and Pets. Pet V in the afternoon here for a trend break. Didn't really work. Grabbing 25 shares. Here on this breakout, 485. I'm taking 10 off when it just seemed a little uncertain, and then kind of fumbling through the sells here. I thought it would have more legs. I was looking for the 5 push, the 5 break, which is what it gave us here at the end of the day. And I just kind of fumbled my way through that end of day 5 push. It just did not have the legs that I thought it would. Go to the daily chart, and this is a gap fill play. You know, 200 EMAs here at 580. The gap closes at 640. It could still work. Was it going to work today, though? No matter. Can't do anything about it. And then we got Pets. Pets is another one I took. Here, this was the primary winner in the morning, and then I just like gave it back. You know, I took 10 shares at $7.99, getting the sells off at $8.80, $8.76, and then you know, then tried again. $8.30, getting it off at $8.02, and it stopped working. 8 shares at $8.14, 4 off at $8.33, thinking I was going to hold through the rest of the day, risking the low of this pullback, and then cut when it was disrespected. That was Pets. Then we moved to PPSI, which I grabbed around here. I'm on the 3-minute chart. Let's get the 1-minute chart. PPSI I grabbed around here. Make sure I'm on the right day. Boom, 867, 853, and then just fumbling all these sells here. I mean, you know, 5 off at 879, 5 off at 846. Yeah, so, 2 shares at 832, risking this pullback low, didn't work. And then Rito I took. Was this a morning play? Yep, here on this trend break, 138, 142. Tried to add to the winner, but didn't work. You know, the move stuffed, and we just kind of hung around the rest of the day doing a bunch of nothing. Last trade of the day was on Surge. Boom. Ascending triangle, good earnings, low float. Here we go. For the breakout, 16 shares, taking 8 off when it wasn't working, so I could feel comfortable holding through this. I knew my risk was going to be here at 377. Then adding 8 shares back, getting 8 off at 409, and then 4 off at 393 and 389. I wanted to hold through the pullback thinking we were going to retest, but then around here, once we got to this risk level at 391, it's just like, Like once the breakout happened, I wanted to raise the risk here to this higher low, but got disrespected, and the fall from grace that ensued, getting to as low as 338 and just really dying into the close. Real pathetic stuff. So that was it. That was my day, you know? At least I'm not red, but also could have been pretty green had I not traded midday like an idiot. So there we go. That's it. I mean, Ford, we talked about a good swing idea pushing 20. Did break out to 20 yesterday. And, you know, the gap up in pre-market was looking good. Lucid's gap up in pre-market was looking good. And just, you know, courtesy of the SPY dumping, it just didn't work. I did grab some $25 2022 January calls on this, on these lows, which is the only reason I am green at all. It doesn't count though, because that's in a separate, I do the option stuff in my Robinhood. And I'm specifically tracking the day trading account. The option stuff is like super low, like low risk. I'm taking like one or two contracts. I'm putting like $100 into it. And, you know, my risk on those is like, I'm okay if this goes to 0 and expires worthless, which because they're Jan 2022s, the theta decay doesn't eat into it so much. So, you know, it gives me some time to let it swing. And Ford had a good contract win, like $6 billion contract win, and it's selling off. Like, please, come on. So I'm thinking I can flip that, you know, in the next couple of days for a nice 30 to 50% gain. We'll see. It's like $100, so I'd make like 30 or $40, right? So whatever. Still holding my Lucid $65 Jan 2022 calls too. I got some insulation on that. I bought those like down here out of this trend break, so I'm up a really good amount on them, so I'm okay to hold through this. I think this is so temporary. I mean, you know, uncertainty in the market over the Fed chair nomination, Tesla selling off because Elon's offloading shares, so it's weighing on the EV sector as a whole. Like, whatever, temporary. That's all I got. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments down below what other types of content you want to see from this channel. I'm Aubrey Trades. I'll be back tomorrow with another pre-market watch list. Take it easy. See you in the next video.